everyone, and welcome back to Amped Overland Shorts. I haven't been on here in a while, and the reason that I haven't been on here in a while is because I got my new prosthetic. Yay, that was great. However, about a week into having the new prosthetic, I woke up one morning and I tried to put my prosthetic on, and my leg was not going down into my sleeve like I wanted it to. It just wouldn't seat all the way in, and there is a little divot in the front of the socket that allows my kneecap to kind of rest in that little divot, and it wasn't quite hitting that resting point. So I got up and I thought to myself, you know what, this is fine. I'll go to work. I'll walk around, it'll shrink a little bit, and everything will be fine. I'll check it periodically, right? I was going to check it periodically. That didn't happen. I did not check it. So I put it on at about 9 a.m. in the morning. And I woke up early because I had a 7 o'clock early call for work. And so I went into my home office, took that call, and so by the time I got off of that call into my next call, off of that call, it was almost 9 o'clock in the morning. There really is something to what the prosthetist and other amputees tell you about waking right up and putting your leg, taking your shrinker sock off and putting your sleeve on, and then just sticking your leg down into the socket and rolling the outer sleeve up so that your leg doesn't swell. So my leg had swollen, and so like an idiot, I went to work and walked around all day long in it. And mind you, since I don't feel pain, I didn't know that anything bad was going on in the socket. So I get home, wear my leg all day long. I get home, and about 9:30, when I decided to go into the bedroom, get into my night clothes, and get ready for bed, I noticed that my when I rolled down the outer sleeve, it was a lot sweatier than usual. And it's sweaty, right? Your outer sleeve, my outer sleeve comes all the way up to my hip. And so the outer sleeve has to roll up over the inner sleeve, and it's the thing that keeps the suction for my leg to stay in the socket. So I rolled that down, and I was thinking to myself, there's just a lot of moisture here. I'm sweating so much. What is going on? And then I rolled that down past my socket, and took my leg out of the socket, and my socket was full of kind of a, and for those of you with a squeamish stomach, you may want to go in the other room for this part. Fair warning, I'm warning you now. So, is everybody gone that doesn't want to hear this? I took my leg out, and there was kind of a lot of, in the socket, there was a lot of sort of watery, bloody fluid. And right away I knew that I had not seated my leg down in there the right way, and that I had given myself a blister on the end of my residual limb because of the suction. So I learned that lesson the hard way. I should not have gotten up and put my leg in the socket and forced it down in there, and even when it didn't fit all the way, I should have just gone to work on crutches. That's a whole nother story. I'm going to have a whole nother video on my crutches and why I don't like to wear crutches. I am a fall risk. I have fallen over and over again, and the last time I fell, which was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, I bent my left crutch because I fell on it. And it was right after I had gone to see my surgeon in Indianapolis that did the amputation. So there's that. So that's why you haven't seen me in a while. I've just been I enjoyed the first like 6 or 7 days of my prosthetic. It was great. I've taken a lot of videos, a lot of pictures. I'm going to share that with everyone. But then I hit this roadblock. It was my fault. It's just something that I'm going to have to learn to check. And especially since I have no sensation or feeling in that leg, I really have to make sure that I check that leg often and I don't do something ignorant like force my leg into my socket and go to work all day. Let me know, do you guys want to, guys and girls, do you all want me to share more about what my leg looks like? Any pictures that and videos that I had during my healing time after my surgery and before I got my prosthetic. I didn't feel comfortable sharing that because I just, some people are squeamish, I'm squeamish, and I just don't know if people really want to see that. I don't know if you really even want to hear about it. But I just thought that since there's not very many people on YouTube that from a guy's vantage point that talks about amputation and their process and what it's like, that I would start this channel and start sharing that. All right, so I have one more thing to say. This is, one of those longer shorts. So you can see that I'm in my Jeep, right? And so I have been doing stuff to my Jeep. Let me just back that up. I've been buying stuff for my Jeep to get ready for the warmer weather and going overlanding and camping. I don't know if anyone's heard of More Expo. That is, I believe, in Missouri. That's something that I would kind of like to do. I've got some overlanding friends that I would like to go and meet up with over at the More Expo. And just kind of jump back into that scene and have some fun and camp and continue working on my Jeep. So one thing that I bought for my Jeep is some new grab bars. I don't know if you can see it or not, and I'm not gonna move the phone, but I had a grab bar up here on the inside, and it was like a paracord grab bar that ripped over time. The Rubicon is raised up from the factory. I think someone's gonna correct me on this probably, but I think it's maybe 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches or 1.75 inch lift on the Rubicon from the factory. I should probably post on here, flash across the screen what the real lift is on the Rubicon. But the JL does not have a hook or a grab handle right here that you can grab onto and lift someone short and fat like me and crippled like me into the Jeep. So I bought some grab handles that are aluminum, and they kind of go up here. They looked really cool. So I'm going to share that with you. I'm not going to go into the make and manufacture of that yet. Number one, because I can't remember what the make was. It's an off-brand. But I bought a pair of those. I'm going to stick those on. I still need to stick on the patches up here on the insulated panels above my head. And the next thing that I'm going to be doing is fitting out fog lights, rock lights, a light panel, a light switch that controls all my lights on my Jeep, a winch, a winch protector. It's kind of like this roll bar that goes over the top of the winch on the front of the Jeep and kind of sticks out like this from the front of the Jeep. You can mount lights to the top of it, that kind of thing. I've got an all steel bumper on the front with hooks and things like that, so I think that'll be a really good addition to the Jeep. Yeah, that's my update. So sorry that I haven't been uploading anything. I was just so excited about getting my limb and learning how to walk on it and what it was going to feel like and the sensations. And then this blister that I got that I just haven't had time to post anything. So you may see me post on Facebook and Instagram. That's Amped Overland on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So if you want to like my page on Instagram, you want to follow me on Instagram, please do that. If you want to like the page on Facebook, please do that. And then if you want to continue watching on YouTube, please hit that like and subscribe button. That helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps me reach more people. So thanks so much, and talk to you later.